You think I'm cute? Yes or no? Yes?
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm driving. It is Wednesday, the 25th of May. Yeah, so I'm not working today. I'm headed to pick up my dad. We have a funeral to go to at the church, and then my mom's already there. And then preparing for a funeral for tomorrow. So my weekend's kind of jam-packed, and when I say weekend, it's because, you know, Memorial Day is coming up. And, yeah, I have to be back here. It's Friday. I have another prom to do, and I think that's it. Oh, and then I'm going to be spending time with my new boo, y'all. So if y'all don't get any vlogs or see anything from me for a couple of days, you know why. Okay. No. Basically, we're just going to be hanging out. He's supposed to come on Friday. He probably lives about 20 minutes from me. So, yeah. Alright, y'all. I will holler at y'all a little bit later. I still have some work to do today, so I will probably finish it up at the church or at my parents'. So, we'll see. Alright, y'all. Smooches. Okay, guys. So, I had to come back because I forgot to mention this. I'm listening to Steve Harvey, catching the end of it. And they're talking about his show today. And I actually saw a clip on Facebook, I think, saying that what was going down today as far as the show goes. And so he's doing an exclusive interview, and I believe it's the first one that's ever occurred with Bishop Eddie Long. And if you don't know who Bishop Eddie Long is, he is the senior pastor at, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. I believe that's what they still call it. And I wanted to say a couple of things because I'm really, really excited and looking forward to this interview. I went to school in Atlanta. I went to college at Clark Atlanta University. And, you know, the first thing I did, being a young individual brought up in the church, you know, my mom's like, find you a church. And I'm like, okay, Mom, give me a week or two to be here. But I found the church, and the way that I found it is they were one of the ones that reached out to those on campus, and they would send vans out and pick us up, and I became part of the college campus ministry. And all I can say is that entire experience, because I come from a hometown church, like we all know each other. I never thought that I would fit in a mega church. And when I first got down there, they were on Snapfinger Road, boo-boo, and it was still big. It held about 2,500 people. To me, that's big. Of course, now they're in Lithonia, and that building is monstrous. Yeah? Or I think that's the word. But all I can say is I never judge. You know, you look at stuff, you look at facts, but you never know. So I'm really interested in seeing what's going on. I felt for him. I had empathy for him, as well as the young men who accused him. If you don't know about the situation, and they were talking about in 2010, which I thought was, wow, I can't even believe it was that long ago, when he was accused of inappropriate behavior with young men of his parish, or if that's what you want to call it. And me knowing or being under that covering for a while, and like I said, the college campus ministry had just started, and he was very active in that, and I love me some Bishop Long. I loved what that church stood for. I loved how they gave back. I mean, they would give cars away at church. They had so many people, influential people at that ministry, or in that ministry, that was able to give back. And I mean, houses, they helped with rent. I mean, they did so much that, you know, your church, or, you know, should do. So, and it's just the ministry itself, the word that came forth from him, it literally changed my life, y'all. And I'm like, I'm excited about hearing this, and I just am so glad that he has moved beyond, you know, a lot of that negativity. And I still watch, I'm on their YouTube, I watching live sometimes, you know. It's definitely a great experience, but I'm just interested, and I'm going to give some feedback on that. Alright, y'all, I gotta go because my dad called me. I told him I'd be there at 10:15. Boy, bye. What's up, y'all? So, I had to get in the shade. I don't know if y'all can see me good. It's hot and sunny. Wasn't too hot in the church, but y'all. Alright, y'all. So, oh, Man, my SIM card about to die, but I got another one in my SD. So, y'all, it's so hot. Let me show y'all how hot it is. This weather don't know what to do. Okay. Nicaragua, that's at 91 degrees. So, I got my air blasting. So, I'm sorry if y'all hear it, but I ain't about to sweat for nobody. And excuse me for chewing like a cow, because I got a piece of caramel in my mouth because I'm hungry. It's 1:30. And although I normally don't eat before this, but I'm just really hungry. My stomach was growling. Sit up in church. Let me tell y'all something. Oh. Sit up in church. And can y'all see my shirt? Let me see. You see these little shimmy things on my shirt? I just want y'all to know they all over the pew in the pulpit in the choir stand. They all over anybody else I touch. I'm like, why you make a shirt like this? And all the stuff falling off. But I'm waiting for my mom. As usual, outside the church. Church is over. Funeral's over. I got a public service announcement though. You know how sometimes you go to a young person's funeral and you be like, you come in to pay your respects or swing on a pole. That ain't right. So, I got a couple of things I need to say. Now, y'all know I ain't want to judge, but I'm just saying. It's a time and a place for everything. Number one, there's etiquette when it comes to church. And if you don't, we old school. And if you don't know that, maybe you need to ask before you do things. So with so many people in there, they had overflow on the sides. They had some overflow downstairs so they could watch it from downstairs. But before they went downstairs, we have 2 choir stands, 2 sides. So we are the choir, which is a combination of everybody that just sings in the church. It's a combination of everybody that just sings in the church when we have funerals. So we were all filling up one side. The other side was free, so they let, you know, regular people come sit there after the family had gotten in and stuff like that. This one girl with enough butt, yo, she was a thickum. Like, she was a big girl, but she had a shape where she had a small waist, but them hips, first of all, she had a little peplum dress. I think that's what they're called, with like the little skirt thing or right around the waist. It was leopard print, and it looked like it was 2 leopards fighting underneath that dress, trying to get up the step. Why you wear that? It was a short, tight little thing, and you got all that booty wagging behind you. It was wagging like a dog's tail, or 2 leopards fighting underneath the skirt, because it was just that bad. And then you're gonna come up, everybody else being escorted one way, you have to go around them and come up in the choir stand and go behind the pulpit while the preachers are standing there. Like, where you do that at? And I'm sure all of them was trying to blacken out their eyes, because they know if they would have looked at all that, but who couldn't? I'm just saying, it's a time and place for everything. You don't do that. You don't do that. I'm like, some people you can't sit up in the choir stand. I don't care overflow or not. You got to check their resume at the beginning. Are you a Christian? Do you believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Then you can come sit up in this choir stand. Whether they do or not. If they say they do, then bring them on up. Otherwise, And I ain't knocking your religion, because we all have something to believe in, but you don't sit no Muslims. You don't sit no Muslims on the first row in the pew in the choir stand at a Baptist church. You don't. I'm just saying. Here come America. She chewing like a horse too, because she got something in her mouth like me. But y'all, the devil is a lie. But besides that, it wasn't too many people that was stank, but that was stank and inappropriate. I need y'all to know better. What's this guy staring me down? Boy, you don't know he was your old son. I'm not looking for one with AARP. Not me.
So did you want to go to right. That's rare for you to take home, right?
You're gonna Mary Kay, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
I tell them about your ghetto people at church. Y'all see Mary Kay had her boing boing? I did last night.
Dolores came in off. She said, "That's so nice." She said, "Turn around." She said, oh, but you know what? When I looked like you, I thought you had shaved your head.
Good.
I said, girl, please. I said, it's shaving by itself.
Girl.
I said, but she said, well, you know, that's how they wear it now. No.
Not us.
Nah.
But
I gotta hold on to mine a little bit.
We about to run the shop right for a quick second, and that's it. I got work to do, so I gotta go to the house and get on the laptop.
Yeah. And I gotta go take a nap.
Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. Bishop Eddie Long is gonna be on Steve today, talking for the first time exclusively. So I'm recording it, but I was talking about it this morning because they was talking about it again.
At what time?
His comes on at 2, but I think he comes on again at 4. But I'm recording it so we can actually watch it off my thing. I saw it last night online, and I'm really interested. And he talks about how it was so hard for him to do the interview and blah blah blah. He was like, because I love him, man. Like he's not just. He's like, we had something beforehand.
What happened to him?
You know, with the whole scandal with the boys.
Oh.
So
now?
Well, after you can't talk for a certain amount of time for legalities. The legalities of it all. For the legal.
Just a legal reason.
You don't tell me how to say what I want to say.
I'll tell you anything I want. Yo.
You're lucky.
You lucky.
See y'all.
Knuckle jump.
What? Now you done chewed. You got lipstick on the side. I need to touch my nut because
I'm not getting out.
You are getting out.
I tell you one thing.
See
y'all.
y'all.
Put your seatbelt on.
Alright, y'all. Waiting for Mary Kay, as usual. We went to ShopRite, ate. I had to do some reports. I did that. And I still have some more to do. I can do them between now and the morning. And took my old lady nap and everything. And now we're headed to my aunt's house. She's getting ready to leave for Charlotte in the morning. So I'm gonna spend a little time with her before she goes. And yeah. I don't know what Mary Kay doing. She got so many shoes, y'all. She got some upstairs. She got some in my old bedroom. She got a whole room in the basement made into like shelving for shoes. So she downstairs now looking for what to put on. She's wearing these little leggings talking about, I can't go outside like this. I'm like, girl, you look better than a whole lot of these young folks walking around out here. And you have on a long shirt, so. And they're tasteful. So you know I'm going to show y'all. Alright, y'all. I holla.
What you doing?
Drama queen over here done fell over the sofa.
You made me hurt my shoulder.
Talk about something she had. Hurt her bad shoulder trying to get the remote. Girl, bye. Y'all see Mary Kay's leggings I was talking about?
Talking about?
Yeah, because they cute when you kept saying you ain't want to go outside in them.
They tight.
Girl, bye.
They tight, but they're right. I wish you had to come over yesterday. I tried to call you. Because I had ordered this dress from Neiman's Marcus. She gave me a $200 gift card. Oh, all right. Mother's Day, right? Mm-hmm. And this dress was marked, a $700 dress marked down to $336. It was gorgeous. It was red. Well, I didn't turn something.
It was. So what happened? You took it, sent it back?
And it was a size Hit Power. And because I cut it off wrong. And
I know what happened to my hair.
16 basic. It fitted. But in the front, like I could see the print of my stomach. And I didn't like that. What happened? You could see what? Like
The print of her stomach.
Oh, yeah. But I said, ooh. I said, I just Lisa be saying, that's fine. I'm talking to myself, right? But I said, even though it's marked down to $376, that's too much money for a dress. That's a lot of money. It came yesterday. I packed it up. Dropped it off today. Shut up.